Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to another end of the month haul. This month was an okay month, as you can see. Mostly more DVDs than blue. My Blu-ray is very small section, but I've just been getting more DVDs lately because they're cheap. So hopefully at some point I fluctuate. I'll either get more Blu-rays than DVDs or more DVDs than Blu-rays, but what can you do? So without further ado, usually I do the DVDs first. This time I'm gonna do the Blu-rays first, just because the stack is so small. So on the Blu-rays, first I picked up was the miniseries of Slasher, season one. I really enjoyed this movie at TV show. I liked how it's all based off on the Seven Deadly Sins. It was fantastic. It goes on Netflix. Loved it. Now I got to buy it. Next for Blu-rays, I found Let Me In. It was cheap at FYE. I have the other version on DVD, so I got the remake now. It's kind of cool. Came in this clear plastic case. So anyway, yeah, Let Me In right there. So I want to do a remake versus OG at some point. Couldn't pass this up for $4. Hansel and Gretel. This is the Asylum version. Probably be cheesy as hell, but why not? For $4 for the Blu-ray, I'm not gonna pass it up. Picked up a couple Blu-rays on oldies.com for 99 cents. Yes, these were 99 cents brand new. Alien Origin, I don't know anything about it. Again, I think this is Asylum. Yep. But for 99 cents, can't pass it up. Also, this one I knew. I've seen it before. I liked it. And yeah, for 99 cents as well. Hey, guess what? It's an Asylum, but it's Bigfoot. And I got this mostly because Alice Cooper does a cameo in this, which I thought was hysterical. But right now, Barry Williams and Danny Bonaducci going against each other. It's a rock concert type thing. It was fun. And for 99 cents, again, can't beat that. Exploitation sent this over to me. I gotta do a review on it, so expect a review soon. And there's The Perfect Husband. Did pick up The Cat in the Brain. Never seen it before, so I picked up the Grindhouse edition. I think Grindhouse does an awesome job with their films. I already have Cannibal Ferox. I have The Beyond. I don't think they did any others after that, but Cat in the Brain. And I think I Drink Your Blood is next, so I'll be grabbing that too. And of course, I took eye on the Criterion sale, so I finally got Godzilla Criterion Blu-ray. I'm keeping my DVD, so this will be a nice little upgrade to have. And of course, I picked up, and I got that Godzilla movie for $15 with the sale, a coupon, and a 10%. So that was badass. And I also picked up the original Carnival of Souls. Perfect time to put out a brand new release is during the 50% sale. That's when you know when your stuff's going to sell too, because these Blu-rays are not cheap. They're expensive. You go into Barnes and Noble and they're like $50, no, $40. So getting it to like 20 or even into the teens, it's awesome. So those are the Blu-rays. All right, I'll go with the DVDs next. I did I'm working on a trade with Andy there, the Retro Slasher. I already did a video on the unboxing, but I'll do a quick run through of the films that he gave me. That was A Blade in the Dark, Bleed, it's a slasher, Buried Alive, Run, High, Die. So you can check out the video that I did for this unboxing. Proof of the Devil, Bloodlands, and Shuttle. So I'll be hooking up Andy this month. I gotta get on the package, and waiting for some more stuff to come in for him so I can hook him up. All right, let's get on with the rest of the DVDs. I think it was B-list movie or through SRS Cinema. They had the dollar DVDs, so for $1 I picked up Cruel. This looked pretty cool. Like a whole boy goes missing. They blame the ice cream man because he's insane. Looks kind of like a Gacy type film. Why not? Honey Spider. I remember Mood 616 did a review on this, and this looked pretty cool. So for $1, okay, pass it up. Retarded. Just a goofy sequel to the movie Monster. I guess that's what it's saying. Why not? For $1. Picked up Hellfire. I heard some good things about this one. And for the rest of the dollar DVDs was Exile. The cover alone just sucked me in. Looks like a creature feature type thing. Post-apocalyptic. Why not? Alright. One film I gotta do a review too. Wild Eye sent it to me, and that is Chocolate Strawberry Vanilla. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this. I know Moods did a review. Derek DeBougier did one. Mr. Tony the Dead did one too. So I'm gonna do one. So they sent it to me to review. So I've heard some really good things about Chocolate Strawberry Vanilla. Alright. I got some when I was on vacation in Salem, Massachusetts. I picked up some more DVDs. Of course, The Woods. Usually this movie is expensive. I can never find a cheap version. They had it brand new for $3. I know there's a Blu-ray out there, but that Blu-ray is expensive too. So I'll just stick with the DVD. There's The Woods. I did pick up Iron King to add to my kaiju type films. It's like a knockoff of Ultraman. Unfortunately, this is the Mill Creek edition. The BCI, I think it is. It's out of print and hard to find. This was only $4, so I decided I'm grabbing it. I picked up Race with the Devil. This is the old Anchor Bay edition. Like I said, as soon as I see old Anchor Bay, I grab it. I know it's out in a 2-pack, but I said, you know what? I'm happy with the DVD. So I was very happy to grab Race with the Devil. Finally in my collection. And last from the films I picked up in Salem, Mass, I found this for $3. Brutes and Savages. I think this is like a mockumentary or something. I know I've seen this in a couple people's collections. And this just looked pretty badass. For $3. Usually Synapse, they're not cheap. So why not? It'd be kind of cool to have in the collection. Alright, some other pickups. I picked up Strange Frequency. This is like it's a horror anthology, but it's all based on rock and roll and metal. It's like Twilight Zone meets VH1. There's 4 stories in this one, and I've been hearing some really good things about this movie, and I never heard about it, so I grabbed it. And of course, I grabbed the sequel too, Strange Frequency 2. Again, it's anthology, metal-based, with Twilight Zone-esque to it. So I heard the second one's not the greatest, but there's a good story called Soul Man with Roger Daltrey in it. Be kind of cool. Alright. I picked up Memorial Day. I did a slasher. I did a review on this on Body Bags, as well as Happy Hell Night. This is the old Anchor Bay edition one as well. Had to grab it because it's old Anchor Bay. This next one, when I got it, I was kind of pissed because on Amazon, I have Bloody Murder 2, but I don't have Bloody Murder 1. So I found it on Amazon. It said like $1.99 used, or $2.99, I don't remember. So I bought it, and when they sent it to me, they sent me this. The 8-pack with Bloody Murder on it, but it's got Bloody Murder 2. I already have Creepy Crawlies, Carnivore, and Bloody Murder 2. So I was thinking about just getting rid of them and keeping this, but my Carnivore has special features. Creepy Crawlies has special features. So I said, you know what, I'll just keep this. I told them on Amazon, they said keep it and we'll refund your money. So I got my money back and I got to keep this. So I'll keep this for now. I may go down and get a solo release of Bloody Murder just to have. So then I can keep this 8-pack for Junior, Severed, Deadly Species, and Children of the Living Dead. So again, another horror 8-pack. It comes in a 2-disc. So why not? From Blue Underground, this is going out of print, so I jumped on the bandwagon, and that's Anguish. This looks pretty sick film. I've never seen it before, so since I thought I was going out of print, it's still kind of cheap on Amazon, so if there's any left, Blue Underground said on their Facebook page that this is going out of print. There will be no more production of it unless it gets sold to another company, then whatever, but I'm just glad to have it right now in the collection. Also, I picked up, cheap, fine to have it, is Harper's Island, the DVD edition. There's only one edition. This was a cool slasher miniseries. This has all of the episodes on there. Now, what's pretty cool about this is the name of the episodes are ways that people died in the show. Like this one, it says Snap. I think it says Swoop. Let's see here. There's Whap, Crackle, Kablam, Bang. Like I said, it's how people get killed in each episode, because a person gets killed in each one. It's a slasher miniseries. So I have Slasher and I have Harper's Island. And I really enjoyed Harper's Island. So did my wife. And just been putting it off because it was expensive. I found it used for a good price, and I picked it up. I jumped on it. So I was very happy to finally have Harper's Island in the collection. All right. This is the one thing about collecting DVDs and Blu-rays. I finally found Blue Sunshine, and at the time there was no other release, and this is the Synapse Thick Edition that comes with the CD, the soundtrack, and the other one's right there. So I was very happy to pick this up and add it to the collection. Within maybe a day or day after, they announced the Blu-ray. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So I am not upgrading just because I finally have this version to have to the collection. And yeah, it's got all the special features right here, which has a ton. And it's also got the soundtrack to it. So I said, screw it, I'm holding onto the DVD. Go figure. I did pick up some other films from oldies.com. I did pick up Monster. I remember Moods was showing this off in one of his updates. It's a Spanish black and white horror film. So I found it cheaper than I think it was Grindhouse website had it on. So I snagged it. And I also picked up Scorpius Gigantus. This is kind of like a Carnosaur ripoff, but with, instead of a T-Rex raptors, it's giant scorpions. Why not? I think they're CGI, but they could be practical effects. I still got to watch this one, but this looks pretty cool. Gigantic Scorpius Gigantus. Alright. I did pick up Hell Asylum. This is from Full Moon. That was like $1 at Oldies. I think it's kind of like a slasher film where they're... Oh, come on. It's not zooming in right, so I apologize for that. But pretty much there it goes. I think it's like a slasher where they're in a haunted house and they bring all these girls in and they're videotaped, see who can last the longest, and it's based off their fears. So it looked pretty badass, so I picked it up. Why not? The last two, I was glad to find this on Amazon. If I put out in sale, because at first you couldn't find it anywhere, and that is H.P. Lovecraft Film Festival and CthulhuCon, the best of 2014. Now, it's got a lot of shorts based off H.P. Lovecraft, Plus, you have the film festival highlights, trailers, and stuff about CthulhuCon, which I never heard of. So I said, why not? I found it on Amazon. They finally released some. So I jumped on the bandwagon just to be on the safe side in case this went out of print. And last is one out of the three, the trilogy. This happens to be the cheapest one. And of course, the other two are way out of print. And that is Yokai Monsters, Spook Warfare. There are three of them in the series, and the other two are insanely priced. Unless I can find them cheap, I might grab them. But I've heard some really good things about this film that I'm definitely, I said, jump on the bandwagon and buy it now. Looks pretty badass. I heard there's a lot of gore, nudity, guys in monster outfits, which I love. I guess it's an evil spirit that possesses a king, and this king goes around eating people like a vampire. And it's the old Japanese vampire too, and somehow the spirit releases other monsters. I guess I can't wait to get this one to watch. This looks pretty weird, but it looks pretty fun. So yeah, guys, that is my update for the end of this month. It's not a big update, so I apologize for that. And hopefully, with new releases coming out, hopefully I can snag some more. Alright, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'd like to hear your thoughts down in the comments down below. Let me know what you think on some of these films I had not seen. Or tell me about ones I have seen. Alright, guys, thanks very much. And have yourself a good night. Peace.